What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Okay, we're coming back to Xdinary Heroes. Yes, indeed. Xdinary Hero fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to do all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-boobity bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Charles B, and this is actually one of Charles B's 3 prioritized requests for the month of April for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, Charles. I hope you enjoy the show, man. Charles wanted to see me react to this song by Xdinary Heroes called Test Me.
Come after me! I'm a man! I'm 40!
Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a minute, hang on a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth!
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. As always, Charles has given me a little bit of an intro to share with y'all, so here we go. Test Me is from Xdinary Heroes' debut EP, Hello World, which is the same EP that Sucker Punch is from. But while Sucker Punch is a non-single track, Test Me was chosen as that EP's first promotional single, okay? Being a single, there is an official music video for it with over 4 million views as of me writing this. But Xdinary Heroes then a couple of days later on their own YouTube channel released a live in-studio performance of the same live session that they performed Sucker Punch on, which you reacted to last month. Since you, David, have said you usually don't care about music videos, I really don't. I decided to have you react to their live performance of Test Me instead of the official music video. Good call. Good call. I've always said this about live performances. Live performances can hurt or help your score. If it's a great live performance, it's an amazing live performance, your score will go up. If the live performance is not good, if it's bad, if it's terrible, your score will go down. So there's a risk there, but if you want to see your score come up for your favorite song a little bit, it's usually a good idea to go with a live performance. Music videos, I usually honestly do not care unless I am specifically asked by the requester to watch the video and react to the video. Well, then I will. If that's what the requester wants, I'll do it. But music videos, guys, are just nothing more than promotional tools, and I honestly do not care about produced, acted out, scripted out music videos. I just usually don't care. Let's see, this was posted by Xdinary Heroes, okay? And the video has 201,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Xdinary Heroes Test Me live clip. Cool. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this!
Oh, yeah. You can totally tell it's live. You can hear the hiss.
없었던 이상한 놈이 나 남들이 하자고 하는 건 이상하게 없지 부르지 마 I love you now 혹시 내가 뭔가 아쉬워 보이나 잡아갈지 그건 너의 걱정이라고 Yes I'm 탓해 웃을 때 웃지 못하는 널 답은 정해져 있지만 좀 해봐 you can't test me 할 것 같아 이보다 완벽할 수 있다면 날 데려가봐 이보다 재밌을 수 있다면 날 데려가봐 저기를 가볍게 막고 서령막을 틀려버려 저기서 골목길 끝에서 방향을 틀어버려
Okay. Instrumentally, the musical instruments, are they playing live? Yes, without question, they're playing live. I can hear it. You can hear the amp hiss. You can hear when they turn the knob. You can hear the click. You know, you can hear everything you need to hear to know that that's a live performance from them. Vocally, I do believe they are singing live. I do believe they are, but I also hear track. I hear both. So, like on that gang vocal, I'm only seeing, 4 or 5 people on the mic doing gang vocal, but I'm hearing like seriously 12 voices or 13 voices. So there is track being used in the vocals. Okay. So, but I do believe they are singing live though. I do believe they are singing along live with the track. This is early on in their career, from what I understand, from what I remember from what Charles said in the intro. This is from their first EP, the first single that was chosen from that EP. And you can already see the evolution from this to what we've seen on them earlier on the channel, where it was later on in their career. You can see the evolution. You can see them getting a little more rock. This is not rock. This is pop, straight up pop. No, they've gotten a little more rock as they've gone along. I have a feeling this is going to be one of the bands. When push comes to shove, when Korea finally has had enough and they really want a rock band, a full-blown rock band, no pop influence, they just want a straight up rock band. I have a feeling this is going to be one of the bands that's going to step up and take the reins and kind of take the lead on that. I see it. I see it even here in their infancy. You can see, for lack of a better word, you can see the handcuffs. You can. You can see they want to. I really and truly believe they want to rock out, but they're not being allowed to, and they may not know how. That's something you got to learn, through experience, through watching other bands, trial and error. You got to keep trying, man. You got to keep pushing at it and pushing at it and pushing at it until it does eventually become second nature. It's not something that somebody just picks up the instrument and they're instantly, they know how to rock out. No, it takes time. It really does take time. And it's going to take making a lot of mistakes. And the thing is, like in life, you can't be afraid to make those mistakes. Because by making those mistakes, that's how you learn what works and what doesn't work. You know what I mean? So hopefully these guys will eventually break out. I have a feeling they will. I think it's going to be like 4 or 5 bands that are going to lead the way out of Korea and are just going to wipe the floor with Korean culture when it comes to the approach of rock music and needing to infuse it with pop to make it more appealing. No, you don't. No, you don't. And I have a feeling this is going to be one of those bands that's going to prove that. So, I don't know. Time will tell. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they won't be, but I have a feeling they will. You can see them wanting to. Just watch them. Watch their faces.
높아트리 없는 길 후디를 쓴 뒤복 잡아 주머니에 뒤적고 장난이었고 이겨 가로등의 나이스 파워 아무도 방해 못해 난 항상 다들 웃을 때 웃지 못하는 걸 단단정이 정했지만 제발 you can't test me You don't understand me 이보다 완벽할 수 있다면 날 데려가봐 이보다 재밌을 수 있다면 날 데려가봐 듣기는 가볍게 맞고 우선 음악을 들어봐라 저기 저 골목길 끝에서 방향을 틀어버려 Staying outside by myself alone 세상이 날 뺏고 돌아가도 Staying outside by myself alone 세상이 날 뺏고 돌아가도 Staying outside by myself alone 세상이 날 뺏고 돌아가도
I can see it. I can see it. They want to rock out, but maybe, honestly, they may not just know how. They may not know how. I don't know, but I can see it. Like, the keyboard players in particular, both of them, both keyboard players, you can see their shoulders starting to move like they're about to just let loose, and then instead of, getting into it, they swing out of it. It's like, no! That's not how you do it. Oh, God. I can see it, though. I can see they're on the edge. They want to, but Anyway, let's finish this out. We'll get to the review. Yeah, I could see why the record label picked that to be the single. I can see it. I get it. I don't agree with it. I absolutely don't agree with it. I don't like it, but I see why the record label picked that song to be the lead single. I see it. I get it. I just don't like it. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Xdinary Heroes with Test Me. This was a request from Charles B. And this was actually one of Charles B's 3 prioritized requests for the month of April for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, there you go, Charles. I hope you enjoyed the show, man. Let's just get to it. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 7.3. Yep, 7.3. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
I think I can honestly say, out of the... How many reactions have I done to Xdinary Heroes now? This is my 4th or 5th. I think it's my 4th. Out of all the songs I've heard from Xdinary Heroes so far, I'm gonna say this is probably my least favorite, in all honesty. I personally wasn't a big fan of the song. This is not something that's ever gonna go on a playlist. But at the same time, though, I can't help but recognize some of the things that were being done that were actually really good in this song. For starters, the use of the name of the song repeatedly in the choruses, the test me, almost like taunting with the rhythmic pattern and the notational selection with the test me, neener, neener, neener. It's the same thing. It's taunting. And let's be honest, okay? Can we be honest here? I think we all remember that kid in grade school who would taunt us, and I think we all remember that kid, don't we, right? It had an impact on us. Same thing here, that test me, I'm sorry, as much as I may not like it, it's gonna have an impact on me. I can promise you I'm gonna have that rattling around in my head for probably about the next, 2 or 3 weeks, probably. And then there's going to come a time where I'm going to forget about it, and then something's going to trigger it. Like, I'm gonna be driving by, I'm gonna be at a stoplight or something like that, and I'm gonna hear some kids on a playground, and I'm gonna hear that one kid, neener, 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 and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this is months later, test me, and I'm gonna be like, oh, God, no, get out of my head. It's one of those things that's gonna stick with you for the rest of your life, and I have a feeling this is gonna be that. I hate to say it, folks, you know what it is? It's vocal herpes.
Suck it to him.
That's what it is. Once you get it, you can't get rid of it.
Don't wrap me up yet, buddy.
Woo, 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 woo. It's with you for life. So there it is, vocal herpes, perfect. Lyrical herpes.
More seductive than sex.
You can't say that on TV.
I can say that.
Outstanding. New terminology right here on the channel. You heard it here first, folks. Ha ha! What is wrong with me? A lot. Anyway, let's continue here. The chorus is catchy without question, and lyrically is a big part of it. But not just lyrically, it's also the notation that comes with those lyrics and within the chordal structure as well, within the chordal flow of the song. It's a catchy chorus. It is a catchy chorus. It absolutely is. It's poppy as hell, but it is catchy. So I can't take it away from that. That goes for pretty much the entire song, unfortunately, and both fortunately and unfortunately. Fortunately, because it's pleasing to the ear, it's easy to follow, and it's catchy. It absolutely is. Unfortunately, because it's not my cup of tea in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, like I said, there's no way in hell this is going on a playlist, but at the same time, there's no denying that there are some really good things happening. As far as the live performance goes, I can see it. I can see it. I can see these guys want to rock out. I can see they do. Now, why they're not, I don't know. It could be because they're being specifically told not to. It's a cultural thing, guys. It is. I mean, we're talking about countries that censor hair, for crying out loud. I mean, dear Lord, really? You're going to censor out hair and edit videos because of hairstyles? My God, whatever. But it could very well be because they're being told to, either by the record company or maybe by, quite possibly, some government agency, you know, who oversees quality control and cultural control and stuff like that. It's very possible, okay? Don't put anything past countries like that. Us as Americans, man, we have so much freedom and we take it for granted. My goodness gracious. But in any case, it could be because they're being told not to. Now, if that's not the case, maybe they just don't know how. Maybe they haven't been exposed to enough rock and metal music to really understand how to rock out, how to move. You know, it's very possible. That's okay. I think it will come with time. I think it will, okay? It's going to take some time. It's going to take some practice. It's going to take a lot of trial and error. And as long as they're not afraid to make mistakes, they will learn. Give it time, okay? I have a feeling, and I said this before, and I stand by it, there's going to be like 4 or 5 bands that are going to lead a musical revolution over there. I'm positive of that. It's just a matter of time. You see it happening little by little. The songs are becoming less and less poppy. The songs are becoming a little more rock influenced. Eventually, there's going to come a point where the scales are just going to tip. Now, here's the thing about rock music. When the scales finally tip in favor of the rock music, it's not going to be subtle, it's not going to be gentle, and it's certainly not going to be slow. It's going to take off and it's going to snowball. It is going to turn into a full-blown avalanche, and the next thing you know, you've got Soilwork style bands coming out of Korea. That is going to be a glorious day, and I look forward to that day. But I have a feeling this is going to be one of the bands, one of the 4 or 5 bands that are going to take the lead. They're going to take the reins. They're going to show everybody, follow us. We're leading this charge, and they're going to completely change their sound into a full-blown rock sound. Mark my words. I have a feeling it's going to happen. In any case, 7.3, I think out of all the songs I heard from them, I think it's my least favorite. It definitely has the least going for it. But that does not mean it's a bad song. It's still a really good song, which is why it's getting the really good score of 7.3. So, 7.3, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.